Morning punters, happy Saturday. Hope the weekend goes well. Mouthguard in. 4 races I like at Randwick. Races 5, 4, 9 and 10. What did I say? 5 and 4, 4. Don't know. Oh, it's my best bet. Firstly, from my limited form, racetrackralphie.com.au, tips, assess prices, speed maps, detailed race overviews, and a race by race review email sent during the week as an added value. Righto. Best bet Cross Tasman, race 5. I'm not going to insult you by saying Apocalyptic or Autumn Glow or Deep Odds On, but they should bet even money Cross Tasman. Randwick Boxing Day, electric. Best last 400 and 200 a day. Very good again in winning on wet ground. And then last up was beaten at odds on. Favourite Pippi Beach went super. They ran good time. Fast 1500 to should be a moderate tempo mile at Randwick. Good middle of the track job. Zach Lloyd rode him when he won at Randwick previously. Back on today. And I think he'll take a power of beating and hopefully get the money. Second most confident play is Manal, race 9. Now, I think 2x3, keep the place on side. Definitely keep the place on side, but hopefully it wins. And I will say, it's a living certainty if it runs to its second up run last prep. And I think she's going to come to play first up for these reasons. First up last prep, Caulfield found a very fast 1200 race. All the on paces caved, and she went on with it second up. This time in, very good trial, the first of them, of 2, and then asked to do nothing in the second. And I love that. I reckon that means explosion first up, because we just get rid of any flatness, and it's do nothing trial. Jason Collett rode her in that first trial, and he's her regular rider. I think the speed is drawn outside of her, which means she sits midfield, and again, down those best lanes at Randwick, 5, 6 off the fence. I think she'll take a power holding out. Some quality in the field, but like I said, I think her best is the best of them. And if she brings her second up run first up, she certainly won't be missing the place, and hopefully she'll be winning. A couple of longer odds. We'll get a fix. Is about $6 each way, and a pretty open last race. Of course, you've got to set your hair on fire because it's carrying 61 kilos. Carried 61.5 kilos during the year during last year when it scraped in by 6 lengths at Kenzo. One Fleming in the Greys race during the carnival, given a freshen up. At Canterbury, run off its feet in a super fast 1200. Best last 600 and 400 a day. We can't do much more than that from that position. And then went to the Magic Millions Gold Coast. Fast 1400, inside draw didn't really help that day. And possibly a little bit flat too from its big first chase off the freshen. I reckon here, moderate sort of tempo. Just a matter of Zach Lloyd not sticking to the inside. They should spread in the last race. And I reckon it'll run you a ripping race each way. And if all things go well, it'll win. And here's one at odds. It's $14 when I started doing this. Changing Colours, race 4. Battling jockey on it called James McDonald. You might have heard of him. If she brings what she did first up, or improves off the first up run, she's 4th up. She improves off her first up performance. She will not miss a place, and hopefully she'll win. Second up found traffic for the Apprentice. Not really blaming her, but she did. And then last start, very heavy ground. Here, track should be spot on. We cheered Sovereign Hill as our best bet of the day last start, but Rose Hill Rail 3 is much better suited to leaders than Randwick Rail 4. And he's a pretty tight price. And like I said, it's $14, so, you know, adjust accordingly. But I think she's going to run you a super race. And if things go her way down the middle of the track, she'll be in the finish on her best. And that first up run said she's in for a good prep and legitimate excuses at her next 2 runs. Gamble responsibly. Best of luck and go the D's.